Um, all right. So, like I normally do, after I'm finished my stream, finished playing a game, I always review it off the cuff to see to give my viewpoints about the game. So I didn't really know. I knew a little bit about what Hue was going in. I looked at a few screenshots and so on. So I knew it was like a puzzle adventure game, kind of like Inside, I guess. Um, and first things first. Did I like the game? Actually, yeah, it was actually pretty nice. The overall, I did like it. I did have a few pain points with it, but in general, it was pretty good. I really liked it. Um, I don't know if I would have played this necessarily if it wasn't on Game Pass. No, sorry, Xbox Live with Gold because I downloaded it. So it's actually again, it's another game that I probably wouldn't have picked up if it wouldn't have been um, through Xbox Live with Gold or Game Pass. So I'm really thrilled about that. It was really cool. It was a surprise. I personally love. Um, oh, geez. Okay, you actually get an you actually get an achievement for watching the credits. That's hilarious. So having said that, the game overall, I think I liked it. Well, I don't think I know I liked it. Uh, there are games in the same genre type of not necessarily 2D, but in a similar genre that I liked a little bit more. The test is one that I really loved. It was really cool. There was a little bit more of a story. This one was with colors. It was original. Um, and yeah, it was a little bit so graphically. I mean, it's not like you're not going to play a realistic game. It's a puzzle game. It looked good. I actually did like the colors. I did like the way they incorporated everything together. That was really cool. The thing that really struck me though was the soundtrack. I really like the soundtrack. Now, if you're somebody that hates or is not a fan of like spa music, you will not like this game. But yeah, Um, I did like the soundtrack a lot. It was really good. Very relaxing. I mean, if you don't want a game that's too like go, this one's pretty damn good for relaxing. I mean, it's you listen to it and it's really like really really relaxing. You know, it's not like dance music or techno or rock or something like that. It's really toned down. Yeah, it fit the game perfectly. The narrative really perfectly. It was really well done. So graphics liked it. Soundtrack I think was phenomenal. I mean, I didn't reinvent the wheel, but it fit in very well with this. The actual gameplay. Um, the gameplay was actually pretty good. The controls are easy enough. I mean, there's not much to do. There, you either jump or you change color with the right thumbstick. So you don't really have to do much from there. In terms of the game, I found that it wasn't so. It's weird because it was supposed to progressively get more difficult, right? As there was more colors, which perfectly fine. That's great. However, like I feel like you're going, and you're like, okay, that's a pretty good progression, and then all of a sudden, like the last, I would say 3, 4 puzzles, like the difficulty really ramps up, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of what, like I really don't know why that's the case, but yeah, it's like it really ramps up, and there's a couple of puzzles where I thought it was really stupid. The last puzzle I have to admit is really stupid. Um, it's there's certain puzzles where you understand how things work, and there's other puzzles where uh, they made it more difficult just for the hell of it. Like there was no added like you had to redo like the whole thing. Not to redo the whole thing. Like you do progression, you do some action, but then you have to go back and go back to like the beginning of the level to kind of do. It was a bit like that one I didn't like. There was a few puzzles like that which I wasn't too much of a fan, but overall, I think it's really fun if you're into puzzle games. You're into these types of games. I mean, this is a really good game for somebody, honestly, that that are in mobile. So let's say you have like a wife or a husband that is not a gamer, but they play like mobile puzzle games, and they want to play a game on the Xbox. This would be perfect for them. It's a great puzzle game. There's no time. You can take the time you want. Difficulty is hard enough, at least at the end, I think, to challenge anybody. So from that perspective, I think it's really, really good. And yeah. So overall, I think the game was really good. I think it was very solid. If I had to give it a number, I guess, or a grade, probably 8 or 8.5 on 10. It's really fun. It didn't wow me, and only because the challenging puzzles were not the way you would think challenging puzzles would be. It's not like the puzzle that was challenging. It was something stupid like that would make it like the puzzle going, oh really? Like you knew what the puzzle had, what you had to do, but it take you like 10 minutes to do it because you had to kind of go back and be careful and do things. So it was a little bit some puzzles were a little bit weird, but in general, I loved it. And yeah, hope that you guys stay to watch more of my streams. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter at CorporateGamer9. I'm on YouTube at Corporate Gamer. I'm also at Aroundtable.ca. We have a Facebook page as well, Aroundtable.ca. We have a Twitter called Aroundtable, ARR. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.